The Bible teaches nothing of the normal Christian life. It ought to be abnormal, aggressive. When he says it's yours or abounding, it first denotes owning property in an abiding sense. It's yours. I own this. This is mine. God gave this to me. Fully at my disposal. Secondly, abounding, it refers to possessing more than enough. He's given me more than enough. No wonder Paul said this in the book of Romans. We are more than conquerors. One of the most difficult words to translate in the Greek New Testament. It means we're super abounding. Super conquerors. So the Christian life that does not run over or overflow with spiritual blessings to others, listen to this, is never a source of spiritual refreshment to others. When you're what you ought to be and you're connected to Christ and you're overflowing with the spiritual virtues, Bobby, your life begins to refresh other people. You're not even aware of it. It's just out of the overflow. You're not even cognate of it. You're not even conscious of it. You just do it because it's Christ bubbling up like an artesian well. You can't keep him inside. But then he goes to a promise. That's probably as far as we'll get here in the promise. He said, if these things are yours and abound, and here's the promise. Now, I want you to see this. Doggone it, I want to show you this promise. If these things are yours, and they are, they're at your possession, they're yours, uniquely yours. God's made them available. If these things are yours and abound, you will neither be barren nor unfruitful. Or the word barren there translates useless. Nor unfruitful. I'll tell you, I've known Jesus for 33 years. I've been a pastor for 30 years. Could you imagine somebody say, hey, what's going on in your Christian life? Well, I've moved into sort of a different era. I'm basically useless. I'm just useless now. So pray for me. And don't feel bad compared to the other people at our church. I don't think I'm as useless as some of the others around there. But I'm basically useless. Could you imagine? Could you imagine going to heaven standing before the judgment seat of Christ? Wait a minute. When God bankrupted heaven to save you, came and lived in you and said, I want like an artesian well, John chapter 7, I will overflow you with the Spirit of God.